Hi friends, I want to take a moment to say thanks to all of you who have commented on these videos. It's great to read them and learn what you think of the various matters that we've covered. Today's case involves physical and emotional abuse, a police investigation, and jail time. When you hear the sad ending to this tale, you'll realize that the abuse affected everyone involved. Let me share the details because elder abuse matters. This case comes from an email written by the adult child of the abused senior. When the abuse occurred, my dad was 91, was frail, bedridden, almost deaf, and fighting cancer. He lived in a care facility and was entirely dependent on staff. I have 2 siblings and we each try to visit Dad once or twice a week. In late 2015, my siblings and I noticed a change in his personality. He seemed fearful, begging my sister or brother or I to stay longer whenever we had to end our visits. We had difficulty getting Dad to express what was creating this anxiety in him. But when he finally did, he claimed staff had been hurting him. This seemed very odd, as we had never seen any bruising or any other marks on him. He didn't want to say more about it. He just wanted us to stay with him. It got so bad that just after Christmas, my brother installed a motion-activated hidden camera in Dad's room. When we reviewed the video a few days later, little did we know that we'd be watching elder abuse. No wonder Dad was so scared. Here's what we saw the 3 caregivers do to our dad. First, they took turns slapping Dad in a way that didn't leave bruises. And then they flicked water on him, laughing at his upset. And then they threatened to dump urine on him. Because Dad is bedridden and frail, essentially helpless, he could do nothing to defend himself. He told us later that he was afraid to yell out in case that caused them to inflict even more harm. We took the video straight to the city police and they immediately opened an investigation. All 3 caregivers were fired within 2 days. Soon after, they were all charged with assault. Sadly, Dad died a month later. His last days lived in confusion, fear, and anger, when he should have felt comfortable, safe, and at peace. Thankfully, we were given the opportunity to tell the judge this at the trial. Eventually, the caregivers were all found guilty of assault and were each sentenced to 90 days in jail, 1 year of probation, counseling, and 20 hours of community service. My sister and brother and I are curious to know what your listeners think of the sentencing the caregivers were given. Was it fair? So friends, wasn't that a sad tale? As the email said, the dad should have been enjoying comfort, safety, and peace in his final days, not the abuse that he was subjected to by these 3 caregivers. Please feel free to respond to the author's questions about sentencing in the comment section below so they can read your thoughts on whether 90 days in jail, a year's probation, and 20 hours of community service was adequate for the crime they committed. And let's hope that sentences just keep getting tougher on these abusers because elder abuse matters. Friends, our goals here is to share abuse cases so that you will know you are not alone if you too are suffering from elder abuse. It may also be helpful to anonymously share your own story of abuse on this channel and help others. Just check the show notes below to find out how to do this. And finally, please like, share, and subscribe now to grow the channel so that together we can reduce the abuse, because elder abuse matters. Please stay safe, seek help, and know that I am praying for you.